Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Aulia Sagita Ananda. I'm from class 33 5807 with NIM 33230074. Today I will presentation about language assessment. This presentation will discuss what language assessment is, its type, purpose, and how it is applied in teaching and learning. Let's move to the slide. Alright, today I want to talk about slide 1 in what is language assessment. Language assessment is the process of measuring in learners' language ability. It helps us, especially teachers and students, strengths and weakness in language skills. Common types like tests, quizzes, interviews, and performance tasks. Language assessment is it's process of evaluating how well a learner can use a language. Its main purpose is help to teacher identify students' strength and weakness in various language areas such as speaking, listening, reading, and writing. In language teaching, assessment is very important because it helps teachers understand students' current language level, provide feedback to improve teaching and learning. Or oral exams that measure specific language skills, and quiz short assessment to check quick understanding, and interviews face-to-face assessment of speaking ability. Performance tasks is practical assessment like presentation or essay. Okay, next to slide 2. In part 1, what is a C-test? Okay, in this slide, we'll talking about C-test. A C-test is a type of language test developed from the closed test. It measures general language proficiency. In a C-test, the second half of a very second word in a text is delayed. Students must fill in a missing part. And a C-test, a special kind of language test that comes from the closed test. However, the way it is made is slightly different in a C-test. The second half of every second word in a passage is removed and student must complete the missing parts. In purpose, it is designed to measure overall language proficiency, including grammar, vocabulary, and comprehension skills. Example like original learning English is very important for communication. C-test learn English is very C-test, or for example, C-test learning is V, im, for, and come. Students must use context clues and grammar knowledge to fill in the blank correctly. Purpose of C-test like this example. Okay, we move next slide 3. Alright guys, in slide 3 we talking about purpose of C-test. To test overall language proficiency, to measure grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension, to provide a quick and objective assessment tool to identify students' learning progress. The C-test serves several important purposes in language assessment. To test overall language proficiency, it evaluates general language ability rather than one single skill. To measure grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension, because students must complete missing words, the test checks how well they understand grammar and meaning in context. To provide a quick and objective tool, it can be completed and and second in a short time, making it is efficient for a teacher. Something like that. Okay, we move to slide 4 in part 1. Okay, in this slide, in slide 4, for language assessment part 1, we'll explanation about advantage and disadvantages. Advantage is we have 4 advantages, and the first one is easy to design and score. Second, test several skills at once. Third, time efficient. Fourth, objective and relatable. Next, in the disadvantages, we have three points. The first, not suitable for beginners. Second, can be confusing without context. Third, focus more on written skills. Okay, advantage. Easy to design and score. Teacher can easily create a C-test from any short text and score it quickly. And test several skills at once. It assesses multiple areas like grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension simultaneously. Something like that. Okay, we move to next slide. In slide 5. Alright, in this slide 4, we have a mistake. I shouldn't talk about what time efficient both student in this slide. In this slide, it's short but effective. Possibly objective and reliable. There's a little subjectivity since answers are either correct or incorrect. And disadvantage, not suitable for beginners. It may be too difficult for students with limited vocabulary or grammar knowledge, and can be confusing without context. If the passage is complex, students may not understand or what word fits best, and then focus more on written skills. The test mainly measure reading and writing, not speaking or listening. Okay, we move next slide 5 right now. Alright everyone, in this slide, in slide 5, I will explain about steps to create a C-test. Choose a short, meaningful text about Choose a short, meaningful text about 80 or 100 words. Keep the first sentence complete. Delete the second half of every second word after that. Ask students to fill in the blanks and score 1 point for each correct word. Explain here how to create your own CTAS. Choose a short, meaningful text. The passage should be around 80 or 100 words and relate to a familiar topic. Keep the first sentence complete. This gives students enough context to understand the text. And delete second half of every second word. For example, in language testing is very important. It becomes language t is v m. Ask students to fill in the blanks. Students use grammar and vocabulary knowledge to complete the text. And score 1 point for each correct answer. Simple, objective scoring system. Every correctly completed word earns 1 point. Okay. Next, we'll move to next slide in example of a CTAS. Example of a CTAS in slide 6 is talking about English language assessment is very important in education. For example, in CTAS, ing, learn, as, is, we, am, in, and then edu or edu. Students have to guess the missing letter based on grammar and context. This example shows how the CTAS works in practice. In this text, the second half of every second word has been delayed, and then student must reconstruct the sentence. English language assessment is very important in education. To success, they must understand both the grammar and the meaning of the text. This demonstrates how the CTAS effectively measure contextual language understanding. Alright, in this slide, maybe in last slide for presentation in part 1 of language assessment. Here we finally next to conclusion. CTAS is an effective way to assess overall language proficiency, and it measures multiple and widely used in language testing. In conclusion, the CTAS is a highly efficient and effective method for assessing language ability. It measures several skills in grammar, vocabulary, reading, and comprehension. At the same time, all of this at the same time. Okay, it's quick and easy to administer and score. Provide accurate, reliable, and objective result. Okay, guys, and that's why it is widely used by language teachers and research around the world. Okay, Okay, guys. Thank you for the listening in my presentation. And simply, overall summary, this presentation explain what language assessment is and why it matters, and what a CTAS is and how it works, the proposed advantage and imitation of CTAS, the step to create one, and clear example to illustrate how it looks in practice. Overall, a CTES is a simple, fast, and reliable tool for measuring general language proficiency based on students' ability to use context and grammar to fill in missing information. Part 2 in language assessment about developing CTES presented by me, Aulia Sagita Ananda. Okay, let's move to see the slide in part 2. Okay, we move to slide 2 in this part about case study overview. Instructional English teacher, target 30 intermediate students, goal assess grammar, vocabulary, and reading comprehension. Method CTAS. Alright, this slide provides an overview of the case study C2. Case study. Sorry guys. Oh, sorry everyone. Okay, we move. This slide provides an overview of the case study. The instructor acted as an English teacher conducting the test. The participants were 30 intermediate level students, meaning they already had some knowledge of English. The main goal of the test was to measure the students' grammar accuracy, vocabulary range, and reading comprehension ability. The method used was a C-test, which involved filling in the missing parts of words in a text. Essentially, this slide sets the context for how the study was conducted and who was involved. Alright, next we move to slide 3 in part 2 about steps to develop a CTAS. Okay, choose short meaningful text about 50 or 100 words. Keep the first sentence complete. Delete the second half of every second word and ask students to fill in the blanks. This slide explains how to create a CTAS step by step. The text used should be short and meaningful, ideally between 50 and 100 words. The first sentence remains complete so students can understand the context of the passage. Starting from the second sentence, the second half of every second word is deleted. For example, important becomes im. The student task is to fill in the blanks, reconstructing the missing parts of word. These steps follow the standard CTAS and construction method, ensuring both fairness and consistency in the task creation. Okay, we move to the next slide. In next slide, I will be explain about original passage 1. Learning English is very important for communication. everyone. It helps people share ideas, express feelings, and understand others easily. And many students learn English to get better opportunities in their future careers. Okay? And this is the original text before converting it into a C-test. The passage focuses on the importance of learning English, describing how it helps with communication, understanding, for especially understanding to others, and improving career opportunities. This text will later be modified into a C-test version following the rules from the previous slide. Okay, we move to next slide 5. Alright guys, in this slide 5, in part 2, C-test version 1, I have example for C-test. So, this sentence, we read together. Leah, ing, is, blah 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 blah, v, blah blah, am, for, come, it held, po, sha, idea, x, v, and, on, old, is, man, stu, Leah, in, to get bad, or, in the food, and then car. These slides show the C-test version on the same text. Here, every second half of every second word has been removed. The students will have to reconstruct the missing parts of example that example. English, important. This form helps measure students' language processing and contextual understanding, since they must use grammar and vocabulary knowledge to complete the blank correctly. Okay guys, we move to next slide. In this slide, in slide 6, is about original passage 2. Reading helps students develop vocabulary and comprehension skills. Good readers can understand main ideas and details faster. Reading every day improves grammar and writing ability. This is the second passage used for another C-test. It focuses on the importance of reading for improving vocabulary, comprehension, grammar, and writing skills. Like the first one, this text will also be transformed into a C-test version. Okay, next slide. Here in slide 7, about test version 2. For example, I have we must be read together in this example. Real, hell, stu, dev, foca, and come, ski. Go, rea, can, on. May, idea, and that, fast. Rea, if, the, im, gra, and right, ab. This is the C-test version of the second passage. The same rule is applied. The second half of every second word is removed. Students will complete this text just as they did for the first one. This helps assess their reading, comprehension, vocabulary knowledge, and word cognition ability. Okay. Okay, next slide. To slide A. In slide A, we're talking about answer key for both text in after slide 7 and 5, yeah, 5. Okay, guys. Okay, everyone. In text 1, learning English is very important. Communication helps people share ideas, express feelings, understand others easily. Many students learn English better opportunities their future careers. And text 2, reading helps students develop vocabulary, comprehension skill. Good readers understand main ideas, details faster. Reading every day improves grammar, writing, and ability. And this slide provides the correct answer for a blank in both texts. Each correctly filled blank corresponds to one missing half word from the original text. The note explains that each correct completion equals 1 point, and ensuring objective scoring. Okay, we move to slide 9. Slide 9, I will be explain. The topic is scoring rubric. Criteria description. Score correct. Completing the missing part is restored correctly 1 point, partly correct only, partly correct, or misspelled 0.5 is correct, or wrong word or structure incorrect 0 point. Okay, this slide describes how students' answers are scored. 1 point for a completely correct answer, 0.5 for partly correct answer. Example, misspellings. Okay, 0 point for incorrect answer. And the scoring method is simple and objective, allowing teachers to evaluate students fairly. Alright, we move to next slide. In slide 10, example scoring calculation. Total blanks in all example. Text 1 and text 2 is 40. Student A got 30 correct answer. Formula 30 half scoring calculation. Total blanks in text 1 plus text 2 is 40. Student A got 30 correct answer, and 30 for 40 over 100 is 75%. Student A proficiency upper intermediate level. This slide gives a particle scoring example. If a student correctly fills 30 out of 40 blanks, their final score is 75%, which reflects an upper intermediate level of English proficiency. This helps teachers interpret students' results and understand their language ability level. Okay, next slide. We move to slide 11. Reflection and calculation. This final slide summarizes the effectiveness and benefits of the C-test. It is simple, valid, and reliable. It helps teachers assess grammar and vocabulary quickly. It can be adapted for different proficiency levels. Scoring is easy and objective. The test provides a clear and quick picture of students' language proficiency, right? And the concluding statement emphasizes that the C-test is an efficient method to measure students' language abilities, saving time while maintaining accuracy and fairness. So, everyone. So guys, the final slide about explanation in language assessment C-test part 2. I will just wanna say, if you don't understand about the example, we can stay learns together, because alright guys, thank you for the listening. Thank you for all of you for listen my presentation about this part 2 in. Alright guys, thank you for the listening of my presentation about language assessment part 2 in scoring C-test developing. And see you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.